To most men, the pain about cheating is not the betrayal itself, but the thought of how long it has been going on and the fact that they've been seeing the sign but yet weren't able to identify it. So in today's video, I'll be breaking down 8 psychological signs that may indicate that your woman is sleeping with someone else. Not assumptions, not paranoia, but patterns that tend to show when loyalty begins to fade. Now, here is one hard truth. If you are watching this video, there is a chance that your girlfriend is already sleeping with someone else. Without wasting much time, let's just go straight into the video. Sign number 1, the silent signal. Now, this is a kind of silence that doesn't come from words. This has to do with her body language. Yes, the way her body responds when she is around you. When a woman desires you, her body responds naturally. There is warmth, ease, a kind of unspoken connection. But when this desire shifts, the body responds first. The energy she shows when she is around you. Now, when this connection begins to fade, then you start experiencing things like you try to hug her, she doesn't hug back. You try kissing her, she looks away, or even if she kisses you, she is just distant. This is where men get it all confused. Oh yes, because they don't see any form of argument, they don't see any form of drama, no explanations, no disagreements, just a slow withdrawal of physical energy. Now, when you start experiencing this, it should be a matter of concern to you. You know why? Because this is usually the first stage. Sign number 2, the cleansing ritual. People don't just hide their actions. They try to erase traces, right? That same thing is applicable in this situation, because once you notice a new habit of always running to the bathroom to refreshen up after returning from an outing, then definitely it should be a matter of concern. Don't get me wrong, it is a normal thing to refreshen up after an outing. But when it becomes a habit, a pattern, then it should be a matter of concern, because definitely that person is trying to cover up something. Like changing clothes quickly, almost immediately after returning. Just bear it in mind that maybe she's trying to eliminate a scent, a smell, or perhaps a physical contact. Now, if you start noticing this pattern, it needs to be a matter of concern to you. Sign number 3 is the blame game. Guilt has a strange way of showing itself. Sometimes a woman who has crossed the line will start finding fault. Everything becomes your fault. You start hearing things like, you are too busy, you don't talk too much, you don't talk enough, you are not ambitious, you are not putting much effort in the relationship. Everything feels wrong. She becomes irritated by every little things you do. Things that usually make her happy before suddenly becomes a problem. Now, this is often a psychological defense mechanism. It is a way that the person is trying to make themselves feel good, or trying to transfer the blame to you, trying to find a way to justify their reason for doing what they are doing. The reason is that if she can convince herself that you are the problem, then she will find a justifiable reason as to why she is doing what she is doing. Sign number 4, the body shift. Now, this is when her body language stops matching her words. Words are easy to control, but the body is not. A person can rehearse explanations, practice calm responses, and choose the right words carefully. But body language reveals what words try to hide. She might tell you, I love you, I miss you, but the body language will be telling you something else entirely. There will be less eye contact, attention drift. You might be talking to her and she'll be yawning, or she'll be playing on her phone. These are all signs. Her reactions to certain things feels rehearsed. It doesn't come naturally anymore like it used to before. When a person is emotionally invested elsewhere, their body language tells you before their words do. Sign number 5, guilty affection. Now, this sign is very easy to pick up, but then that will be the last thing on your mind. Ironically, some women, for some reason, tend to be extra affectionate whenever they are guilty of this crime. For some reason best known to them, either maybe to compensate you for the hurt they are causing you behind your back, or maybe to deceive you and prevent you from suspecting that they are capable of such acts. You start seeing more of the hugs, more of the kisses, more of the I love you, but slightly it feels unnatural because they are even doing it more than they used to do when they were not cheating, when they were loyal. Sign number 6, emotional absence in intimacy. Now, this part hurts the most because you be with a woman thinking that you are investing in her emotionally, not knowing that her loyalty lies elsewhere. You will be present with her, sitting down with her, lying down on the bed with her, but yet it feels like something is missing, which you just can't figure out, or which you can't just place your mind on, because she is there, but yet her mind, her body, her spirit, and soul isn't there with you. You might be making love with her and yet she's thinking about someone else, or she feels that she should be doing it with someone else. At times she might be having someone else in mind. So when this happens, you tend to find out that there is this vacuum that you don't know what is missing. That emotional absence alone is what should make you to suspect that your woman's loyalty might be lying somewhere else. Sign number 7, late returns. Now, when someone values a relationship, they try to protect time for it. We all know that our schedule can get busy, life can get busy, but yet we always make time for the ones we love. So when you start noticing late night return, time that are not accounted for, our schedule stop making sense. You call most times and you are not able to reach her. And even when you finally get to reach her, she gives you a vague explanation that doesn't make any sense to you. Sign number 8, the crack in her story. Now, this is usually where everything begins to unravel, where our stories begins to fall apart, where you start getting confused, details begin to change, timelines do not match anymore, contradictions. And the more you ask for more explanation, the more confused you get. When a person tells a lie, you have to keep on telling lies to cover up for the lies you have told previously. So when you forget the details, or when you are not logical enough, there will definitely be a gap that will be used to trace the truth. When a person is telling the truth, their story stays simple, but when you are telling a lie, it becomes complicated along the way. Now, let's be clear on something. This video isn't to make you paranoid or to make you start suspecting every little thing. We all know that relationships do go through stress, distance, and rough times. But ignoring obvious patterns can cost you your peace and your self-respect. The real danger isn't often the betrayal, but sometimes you seeing the obvious signs, but yet choosing to ignore them. Now, when the truth becomes clear, you have to have the strength to take the right decision by protecting your dignity and walking away with whatsoever is left of your self-respect. If you find this video informative and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button for more. See you in our next video. Take care now. Bye.